All right, guys, what is up? Welcome on back. We're going into week 3 here, and we have 11 players to sign. We have a lot of issues. This is going to be one of those seasons where it's kind of like, I wouldn't say last hurrah, but it's like kind of last hurrah with a lot of the players on this team, to be honest. I don't have a lot of space. I have a lot of space, but I got a lot of players to sign. Um, there's one guy I'm going to have to overpay. I'd be really stupid just to let him walk. There's going to be a few guys I have to let walk, and there's going to be one guy I'm probably going to try to move, and it's a guy that you'd be surprised about. So let me show you the cap space, the situation, what I'm thinking, and then we'll probably make like I'll probably make like one move, um, and then we'll go from there. There is one person I want to keep that I'm going to be losing that I'm going to be really that I'm not really happy about. And I'm not sure if I'm going to keep him for one last season or if I'm just going to trade him. I don't know. Um. Anyway, let's show you. So Cameron Thomas. Cameron Thomas is the guy that I'm not sure what I'm going to do with him. I'm not sure. I can sign him if I want. I can sign him if I want. This guy I absolutely have to sign. I have to sign Gathers. I traded a big time player for him. I didn't realize. I guess didn't look at his contract. He's up. He doesn't want to sign, which means I'm probably gonna have to overpay for him. But um, I'm basically gonna have to give him most of the cap space that I have. So my tight end can't be signed. Porter can't be signed. Connerly can't be signed. My right tackle, my young right tackle can't be signed. This guy is just gonna have to retire. Bolin, my starting left tackle can't be re-signed. AJ Knight can't be re-signed. 89. Sinclair, this guy was going to be my guard, can't be re-signed. Rivers, who's a backup for me, he can't be re-signed. My punter, probably can re-sign him. Reyes will keep, but we're going to have a lot to do in the offseason. I am going to sign him. He's going to be the guy I sign. I've got to prioritize my defense over my offense. I'm sorry. I've got two spectacular receivers and a strong-armed quarterback and two other good running backs. I drafted another one this year. I can always get a good back off of the practice squad. That kind of, unfortunately, makes Thomas expendable. Unfortunately, it does. He's should have been a Steeler for life. I'm paying my quarterback right now, just picking up his option, $70 million. I think something like that. I mean, his cap hit's just too high. But I have to extend the quarterback. I've got to, and my offense is just going to go to more of a passing. Now, number 20 is probably going to be my starter. Gibson will just end up being the starting back. And Gore will go to be the backup. And then I'll sign someone off practice squad or maybe get someone from a trade for Thomas. But I think Thomas, I'm just going to try to get a draft pick. I think I'm just going to try to get a first-round pick for Thomas, which in reality, I think I would be able to. With his age and his production and how versatile he is, and he's probably the best back in the league, I probably would get a first-round pick for him, but we're close to it. So I'm just going to I don't know if I'm going to keep him or just rip the Band-Aid off and trade him now. I feel like Gibson can step right in and be just as productive almost. I literally think he can be very, very close to being as productive with my offensive line. Gathers, I'm going to have to keep. I have to keep Gathers. Peterson, we're going to have to let go. I could always get a tight end somewhere else. I do have Michael Mayer and Washington. I have those two. Those two keeping my tight ends. I'm not that worried about. Mayer should have been my starter, to be honest, but Peterson I put in because he was going to blocker, but he's only 24. But he's going to have to be expendable. Porter's going to be 30 next year. I'd love to keep him, but by the way, Kalijah Cansey is not been signed by anybody, so I don't know if I can sign him. But I don't know if I'll have the money next year to extend him. So Connerly, I'd love to keep. I may. See, here's the thing. I could move all these players and get picks and everything. I don't want to do this easy mode, right? I don't want to sit there and go, okay, I'll just trade Connerly and get another guy and then have another guy with a trade. And I know I'm kind of making things a little bit harder on myself, but I'm trying to look at this in the scope of reality where Yeah, Connolly's got value, but I have to go find someone else to replace him. Um, so I don't know. Connolly could be someone I move. Romero's going to have to be. He's got to retire. I can't keep him. I can't trade him. I can't cut him. I can't do anything with him. Bolin. Bolin's the one I really wanted to keep. He was the one I thought was going to be being good, but he's only 80, so he is 24. But so I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. So Connerly, I'll have to look at my roster. I do have a good backup left tackle that could be developed and played next year. He actually played in the Super Bowl last year. AJ Knight, it's just an unfortunate situation with him. I think I'm just going to play the season out with him. Try to get another Super Bowl if I can. Maybe have him get him 2 rings before he leaves. I think he deserves that. At least to go out to be a winner, not just trade him somewhere for a pick. Sinclair, I'd love to keep if I can. I think I can keep Sinclair. Sinclair's another guy I think I can keep. So right now, my priorities are going to be Sinclair, who I think can be very good, and Gaithers. And then Thomas, I think I'll trade for a draft pick, and everyone else, I think I'll just keep and let them go. So I think I think I'll trade for another tackle, Conley for another tackle, go get a draft pick for Cameron Thomas and sign Gaithers. So let's just sign Gaithers. Let's get him done. Let's get him for 6 years. Let's just give him more than he wants. Let's see if he takes it. There we go. So Gaithers is my defensive tackle for a while. I know I overpaid him. I absolutely know I did. I had to overpay him to keep him. Bolin I can't keep. Knight I could probably keep. Yeah, I could probably keep Knight. But I have Mitchell. I don't need to keep Knight. I have 13. I have Donnie Mitchell and the other Mitchell. I don't need. Knight is kind of expendable because of the depth I have at that position. So Sinclair is someone I'd like to keep because I think he can be good, but he's also going to be cheap. So let's give him $4 million a year. Let's just give him that. Ugh. Okay, so he doesn't want to stay here. I'm not going to beg him. I'm not going to beg him. Let's see if there's someone else that we can possibly keep. Knight's on the path to keep. Knight is on the path to keep. I wonder if I can keep Knight. We'll probably have to negotiate with them next. We'll have to negotiate with them next week because that offer that's on the table is going toward the cap space. So once that offer's off the table for Sinclair, I can try to keep Knight, but I'm not going to overpay for Sinclair. It's just not going to happen. So let's see if I can do any kind of trades right now because my cap space for next year is going to be low, so that might affect my trading. So let's just put the running back out there. If not, I'll just keep him for the year. I have no problem keeping him with the year, keeping this team together and just trying to win something and then moving on next year. But I feel like with the running back situation, I could get some value for him now while he's young and have him get a contract extension to another team. Hopefully the team gets him and has to cut him next year or something. So I can maybe get him on the cheap or whatever. I don't know. So we'll see what happens with him. So let's try to get a pick for our best player. And I'm going to go the Dolphins first because I just want the Dolphins to be good. Let's see if they need a running back. They do not need a running back. They have Devon Achane. So, yeah, we're... hold on. Let's go to... the Bears have the 9th pick. Who do they have a running back? They have some running backs, too. Oh, God. I don't know why they would even be interested in this. I'm not going to get another running back back. I don't want to take on any more cap space. They do have a top 10 pick. I feel like if I trade him there, they'd be better. Let's keep the Bears in mind. The Vikings need a running back. They have the 18th pick of the draft. Let's see if they have a guard or something I can grab. There's a left guard. What guard was leaving? What guard was leaving? Let's view his player card. He's a power. I don't think I'll get this for him. I don't think I'll get this for him, but if I do, that's good. I'm trying to think if this is a good move for me. I mean, getting good offensive linemen is always a good move, but I have a good left guard now. I could put Payne at right guard. He'd start right now. He would start right away. So I'd get a starting guard and a first round pick. Which I'd have 2 picks in the first round. I don't even know if they'll take this, but I hate to trade him. I hate to trade him. I fucking hate to trade this guy. I really like him. I like the other backs I have too, believe it or not. I think Gore's a ton of fun to use. Gore's a fun back to use. The other guy could just be a starter. I think what's his name, Morrison or something? I forget his name. He's a guy I got off of practice squad, but he's just developed really nicely. They accepted it. Okay, so unfortunately Thomas is gone. I want to change his number though. I'm gonna change his number. Go to the Vikings, change his number to 30. It's not good for him. Oh, sorry guys. I know if you like Thomas, Jesus Christ. I beg you for forgiveness. What's a good number for him? 26? Let's do 2. All right, so we have a new guard. Oh, it really pains me to lose him. It really pains me to lose Gibson. Gibson is the guy. I gotta change his helmet. I don't like his helmet. I'm gonna get another back, or just I might call up the guy that I drafted just to have a third guy. See these Mitchells I can keep. This Mitchell here can be my slot, and this guy here I can lose him literally. It's not that big of a deal for me. Ridley, Mullum, Payne. See, Sinclair's leaving. These 2 guys are leaving, so I'm gonna make him a right guard, and he's probably gonna start for me. Let's make him a right guard. Let's change his number. I don't want the 50s taken. I like those for my linebackers. 68's good for him, right? 68's a good number for right guard. All right, so we've got a starting right guard and a first round pick. That's about all I'm probably going to do, to be blunt. The right tackle, I might try to look for another right tackle, just for straight up. Let's see who these guys have. I don't like making a ton of moves. I'm trying to make, like I said, I'm trying to make this as realistic as possible. But we'll see how this goes. Levi McDaniels, 21. He's got a dev trait, or he's got a hidden trait. He's an agile right tackle, which is not the best. Let's take him off for now. He's on the list, but not great. Spriggs. He's a pass protector. Okay, yeah. Oh, God, that'd be great if I can get him. If I can get him, that would be spectacular. I highly doubt that I will, but let's just do it straight up. I don't need a pick. As long as I just get another player, I'm fine. Oh, my God. Okay. I honestly feel lucky that I got him there. All right. I know he's lower rated, but he's going to be great. He's going to be good. Let's change his number because I don't want to be sitting there having the same number. 70. He looks like a 76. Okay, so we have 2 players that we now do not have to sign, or we can't sign, and we just traded them. I hate to say the word, got rid of them. So now, let's go to practice squad. We have a running back that we drafted. Future starter. I'd like to call him up. Power back. So we're going to call him up, sign him from practice squad. He's just going to kind of be on our team this season because I have to cut a player. Yeah, I guess I would. Why would I have to cut a player? That doesn't make sense. Oh yeah, I would because never mind. Let's go to guard. Oh, you know what? You know who we can fucking cut? We cut one of the guys that don't want to sign with us. So exactly what I'm going to cut. Right here. Rivers. Rivers, you're gone. You're a goner. Okay, cool. So I have to redo this. I have to redo all my... yeah, I was going to have him as my starter, but I got a better player. 6'4", 336. Beautiful, out of Texas. That's really nice. I have Spriggs. There you go. And, okay, so I feel like we did some good stuff. I do want to keep bowling. Isaiah Justice is the guy that, if he has to step in, he'll be fine. Let's look on the practice squads to see if there's any... I don't think there's any left tackles that are worth picking up. I don't think there are. No. Hold on. There was one. Hold on. Never mind. How old is he? He is 25. That fucking sucks. Yeah, no, we're going to keep bowling this year. We'll just keep him and just let him go. Let him go into free agency. And, yeah, I'll do the depth chart and then we'll play the next game. But, yeah, that just sucks. It just sucks, man. That we had to get rid of, or had to move on from Thomas. Like I said, I could have kept him and just let him go. But I feel like he's got too much value to just let go. I feel like some of the other guys they're more worth keeping on the team and just winning with them, possibly winning a championship, and then just letting them go in the off season to go kind of find their way. I feel like Thomas is a player that he's in a position where he's a high risk of being injured. He's got a ton of value, and I got a lot back for him. I got a starting future guard, and I got a first-round pick, so I got a ton of value out of running back there. So anyway, I'll see you guys week 3.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. And now, your defending AFC North champion, Baltimore Ravens.
Pittsburgh sideline, a look there at the Steelers head coach. His guys looking good early off to the 2-0 start. His counterpart on the Ravens side is John Harbaugh. His guys on the other end of the spectrum, they're 0-2 to begin this year. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
We both could get the sense from talking to him this week leading up to today's game, Mike, just the amount of pressure he felt that was on his shoulders. And frankly, in the entire locker room, they need to get their first win. When you study NFL history, starting a season 0-3, not many teams have ever made the playoffs in the Super Bowl era, only 6. So if they want to get a chance to find themselves in the playoff hunt, if they just want to get their season on track, a win today is going to go a long way.
12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson. This one caught downfield by Flowers. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Second down, zone read, and he keeps it. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A lot of defensive strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on him, and in this case, they're able to hold them to no gain.
Left side, caught by Andrews. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Bateman is the motion man. Play action now. Jackson. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
First and goal.
He'll try to run this one in. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
He was looking for Jalen Noel that time. And now it's third and goal.
Brings up third and goal.
In motion comes Andrews. Third and goal for Jackson. And he's going to be dropped. They can get to him back at the 15-yard line.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Ravens will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watched last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
Carry now for Gibson. And I don't think he got there wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
No gain on the play. And it's third down.
Here's Gibson. And he will have the Steelers first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Now, off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. A throw on the move is caught. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. On the move left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Back to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down. Bates' kick is good. And the Steelers will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. The Ravens offense ready now for their second drive. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. Lamar going to work from the pistol. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Second and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Second down. Jackson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up. But this isn't a sign of things to come.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
22 yards.
Set to go now on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now, Jackson. Escaping to his left. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Off the play fake. Jackson. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Now after that last play, we have an injured Raven. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
This here.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Got his man at the 6. And he will score! Touchdown, Ravens. His first touchdown of the new campaign.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Mitchell. Now an opening past the 30. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 89 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense. You watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
The kick is good. That ties the game at
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He makes one man miss, but stopped quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Deep ball for Bateman. That is harsh. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a big one for the Ravens. 32 yards.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Tied at 10 apiece. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins, and they are facing a second and long.
Report! Report!
The shotgun, here's Jackson. That one caught by Noah. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 12.
Ready!
Here's Jackson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Ravens bring their punt team out. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Steelers offense ready to get back at it. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember were a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations, because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play the video games. Let's go for it on 4th down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run here with Gibson. And he finds some space tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2.
At the 32-yard line.
On the ground, Gibson. Face to run. Inside the 20. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
His kick is good. Makes the score Steelers 17, Ravens 10.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This returnable with Reed. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to take over possession of the football. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with 1st down and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit on! Where's it on? Sit on!
Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's brought down at the 31. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
You are 8.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 8. From the gun, Jackson. That is left side and caught by Flowers. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now Jackson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Joey Porter Jr., just like his old man used to do it. Works his way in to record the sack. Here's the punter now. He'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now Gibson. And a good show of force there. He gets. Four tough yards out of that one. From the 43, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Now a give up the middle. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
Gain of 14. And the Steeler 1st down.
They'll stay on the ground, and they'll take this down inside the 35. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Steelers.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 3. Now, faking the give. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
First down. A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Pittsburgh.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Handoff here, up the middle. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
You know, anytime you're talking about an interior defensive lineman, it's always easy to talk about his size and his strength. But what stands out to me, Mike, is his ability to move his feet, turn those hips, get penetration in the backfield, and take the running back down for a loss.
He'll look to throw. His throw left side is complete. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal.
60 Bison.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal. He'll drop to throw. Exiting the pocket right. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
And with nothing open, he might have been better off just trying to see if he can make something happen with his legs, but with the way this defense is flying around, I'm not sure there was a play to be made either way.
They'll run. And this defense going to get to him at the 3-yard line, bringing up fourth down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Here we go, set.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down. The Ravens offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll operate from their own 3-yard line. They try to put something together here on this drive. It's first and 10. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Brings up second and 2.
Alpha, sit up. Sit up.
To throw is Jackson. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Gain of 6.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. It's only week 3 on the schedule, but already some big-name teams with big early tests. Will they pass or fail? Let's get into it. Our spin around the NFL starts now at State Farm Stadium in Glendale. The Cardinals at home to take on the visiting Dallas Cowboys. And this is the Cardinals quarterback. He's on target to his tight end. That's Trey McBride for the score. From there, Kansas City, here we come. Let's check in on the Chiefs as they play host to the New England Patriots. And this is Rashee Rice. He's going to look this one in, and he'll take it from there. It's a 59-yard touchdown. The Chiefs move to 2-1. They get the victory here. One more to show you, and it's out in Seattle. The Seahawks hosting the Washington Commanders. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. This is going to end up a touchdown. The Seahawks are into the win column. They get the victory here in Week 3. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Steelers offense. And their running back set to go once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one.
10 yards on the pickup. And 2nd and inches.
They'll stick with him again. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
2 yards on the play. And the Steelers first down.
They'll look to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
To 2nd and 10.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Going over the middle. This one is complete. 11 yards on the connection there. That's a Steeler first down.
First down, Steelers.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drive to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Up the middle they go. And the Steelers are going to be set up 1st and goal. Strong running brings them to the 9.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
A run on 1st and goal. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Steelers. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Here's Bates for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Steelers move out to a 24-10 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This returnable with Reed. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Ravens offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. In motion comes Andrews. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down. In motion comes Andrews. Jackson now on 2nd down. He'll get this out to his running back. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd, they need 8. Jackson looking to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
It's 4th down.
Ravens sending the punt team out there. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. The screen works for 10 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Pittsburgh.
Back to the air one more time. Will set up the screen for Gibson. And he will score again. Touchdown. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Bates, good. Extra point, and the Steelers will extend this third quarter lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This returnable with Reed. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Ravens offense ready to take over once again. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. Now, deep ball for Bateman. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here, second and 10. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And he'll be taken down around the 29-yard line.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Steelers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start with the football already in the red zone. Big opportunity here on first and 10.
Let's go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal.
Second and goal at the 3-yard line.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. We'll go again from the 3. It is second and goal. 4. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And another score puts them in great shape here in the fourth quarter. Greg, looks like they are on their way to 3 games and 3 wins.
And they say the only thing better than being 2-0, Mike, is being 3-0. And barring something unforeseen here down the stretch, they're going to get their 3rd straight victory to start this season. Can't ask for a much better start. And this is going to give them a real good opportunity late in the season to find themselves in pretty good position.
Bates now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Steelers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Ready, shot. Yeah.
On play action, here's Jackson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
And maybe a little more conservative approach following that interception on the last drive. With nobody open, instead of forcing it downfield, he just throws it away, and you can tell he's trying to avoid another costly mistake.
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Like, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready, shot.
Play action now. Jackson. This throw right is taken in by 5. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll send Flowers in motion. To the ground, the first down run. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Back at the 49-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. The pass rush gets home and he goes down.
Loss of 6 brings up 2nd and 16 at the Steelers' 40-yard line.
Motion, you see it. Motion.
Off the play fake. Jackson. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
16.
Jackson. He'll get this out to the left flat. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
Report.
And the pistol. Jackson ready. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it. On 4th and long, that was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll dump this out wide to Gibson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Now it's 2nd and 1.
2nd and 1 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Gibson, and he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. Forced to his right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Ravens offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And even though you're facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen, but you can't be reckless. So I think this would have been more on the reckless side, and certainly a good decision. Maintain possession of the ball.
Alpha, sit on! 180!
Jackson out of the pistol. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
He's got his man. That's Noel. 13 yards on that pass play. Good for a Raven 1st down.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
Hey,
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
180! What is it on?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Bailey Flowers wide open. He's got it. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
That's another.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
1st down throw there is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in. But this is going to go down as a big loss on the play. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what.
The defender able to get his head around and intercept it.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
The Steelers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And they are really playing well here to start September, aren't they? On their way to 3-0 as they look to finish this one off. A carry now for Gibson. And this is going to be a Steelers 1st down as he's able to get it up to the 37-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Another really nice throw right there. And as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
No give on the ground, and he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
To the 49-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Second down and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
And it's third down.
1918.
They'll run here with Gibson. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
No gain on the play. It's fourth down.
Ready? Cougar 19.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down. Out of the gun, here's a rope to gut. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Baltimore, we wish you a terrific night.